This is a typical Japanese drainage canal. I think actually it's a river. This one is the Itoyone River, but some of them have no name, not necessarily called rivers. They're for drainage in this rice farming nation, and as you can see, it's about 2 meters or more deep, and there is a small railing on this the roadside of the channel. But for instance here, there is no railing whatsoever. So if you're old and infirm, or foolish and young, then you could easily fall down into this ditch here. And people do. It's often said that foreigners especially, Gaijin traps, someone referred to them, because foreigners come here, walking along, think that there's going to be a bigger railing, or maybe they walk along by the railing and then fall down that gap there, for instance. And people do fall into them, break their arms. And with this, at this sort of depth, it can be a question of life or death, because if you fall in there, the floor is concrete. And a visitor to Yamaguchi did in fact find a dead person in one of these channels when she got up to go for a walk one Sunday morning. Here's another gap here. This is to walk down in there, but there's something to trip you up. Bong, whoo, donk. And then you can fall in. So they are very, very dangerous. Now generally Japan is a very, very safe place. For example, in the road running up to Yamaguchi University, there are rape alarms positioned at every 50 yards, so that should you be accosted, you can press a button and the police will come running. Now this is in spite of the fact that it's such a safe road that I think you could walk naked up that road and not be accosted. But just in case, they've added rape alarms every 50 meters. Now these rape alarms, probably more expensive than a stretch of railing here, but I guess that in a farming nation like Japan, you just have to get used to the fact that there are going to be irrigation channels everywhere, and not all of them will have railings on them. Whereas, of course, there's no need to get used to rapists. So some things are safe, and other things aren't. Even this little one here could easily break your ankle falling into that. So you just have to learn to be careful when walking around at night. No street lights and no railings on the irrigation channels.